Art for the Journey brings art making and personal engagement to vulnerable individuals and groups, where that creative expression brings solace, well-being, and even healing.
It's been well established in research that art making tends to reach parts of us in a special way that maybe we can't reach any other way. And art making can be a healing process.
I believe because we are a human-centered agency, we are a volunteer-driven agency. People come to help with Art for the Journey. They help people that are isolated. They help seniors. They help children that are in urban or underserved school systems. They help veterans living with PTSD. But while they're helping and pouring paint or teaching an art technique, they too are experiencing well-being.
By engaging in the arts, it affects how you feel. It affects your emotions, and it has that positive, uplifting aspect to it.
Art for the Journey started their first community program at Virginia Correctional Center for Women in Goochland, where they were brought weekly art instruction and communal engagement to women living socially isolated lives. Art for the Journey's team of artists bring friendship, color, and the joy of creating beautiful art.
Having been a former school teacher, I just loved the energy there and just how thirsty the women were for learning and how grateful they were. And it was just beautiful to watch someone who their hand would shake as they try to draw a simple line with charcoal evolve over months and months to be able to create a beautiful oil painting.
People can live behind many kinds of barriers. Dementia and Alzheimer's is affecting a growing percentage of older adults. Art for the Journey offers a special program called Opening Minds Through Art.
OMA is sort of contrary to what we do in senior living in a way, because we focus on comfort, convenience, compensating for all the things that an elder cannot do or cannot do well. OMA does not pay attention to any of that. You can't hear very well, that's okay. You can still do great art. Your fine motor skills aren't very good, that's all right. This is abstract art. You can't not be successful.
Because Opening Minds Through Art is centered around serving older adults with dementia or Alzheimer's. Art for the Journey has established a special training program to train and certify staff of assisted living facilities throughout Virginia, and even across the nation. Delivering art to adults, children, and youth is at the center of Art for the Journey's programs. Special after-school programs are provided to underserved children. A wonderful new program in partnership with Virginia Public Media called Creative Corner provides a weekly 30-minute televised art program to children who are isolating at home without the benefit of internet.
The Creative Corner is a 30-minute public television program that's designed for learners starting in 4th grade and going all the way up through lifelong learners. So it brings experiences in both art making with hands-on art projects and in cultural connections with artists and creators from all around the world sharing music and dance and theater and visual art and all sorts of aspects of creativity and culture from around the world.
So we get to bring not only the well-being aspects of art to these kids that really need it, but we also get to bring a robust art program equal to any other school. So we seek to create a space for them that is safe and inspiring and helps them connect to themselves, to each other, and to the world around them.
Art for the Journey's newest program is one that reaches veterans who are living with service-related disabilities and PTSD. Through a partnership with the Hunter Holmes McGuire Veterans Hospital in Richmond, the Veterans Art Program engages up to 20 men and women in each month and can reach up to 80 veterans each year.
Well, I had an experience with one of the veterans. Really didn't know her background. So seemed to be a very nice lady. I don't know where she had served or anything. And I worked with her when we went through the process and finally came to the end. She had this beautiful sort of greenish, yellowish background, but in one part of it was this white space that really looked like a lily to me in a pond. And she was so excited that it was really wonderful.
Volunteers are the greatest asset of Art for the Journey. Their hours of dedication make our programs possible and, as well, provides a benefit back to them through a sense of connectedness and witnessing the positive impact these programs have on others. A key volunteer partnership is with the VCU's Aspire program, where students make community engagement a part of their educational experience. Over 15 students work with Art for the Journey's weekly Opening Minds Through Art program.
I think the most rewarding thing about our partnership with Art for the Journey is seeing how the college students at VCU in our program learn about themselves and develop relationships with the seniors. I think many of them come into this unsure of what it will be. You know, maybe they have their grandparents who they're close to, but most of them do not have a lot of intergenerational relationships. And so to talk with someone who has lived through so much and find out you have the same interest and that you can make a difference. And many of our students are pre-med. And so the idea of working with someone who is also going through a health issue and going through dementia, I think helps our students figure out what it means to be a doctor, a medical professional who has empathy, who cares about the person, and also will want to know how can I treat this person and whatever it is they're dealing with to help them be healthy.
As a volunteer myself with Opening Minds Through Art, you get just as much as you give. I feel like I've been transformed through volunteering with the program and how I see people living with dementia, how I see art, my appreciation for art, that I have come to realize that I am an artist. I never considered myself to be one, but through Art for the Journey, I've been supported in that way. So I think everyone has a chance to succeed with the program and to feel good. The program will take you to your happy place.
Volunteers are the greatest asset of Art for the Journey. Their hours of dedication make our programs possible and, as well, provides a benefit back to them through a sense of connectedness and witnessing the positive impact these programs have on others.
I think art is one of the great healers and the great gifts, because I think it's innate in our DNA. I've seen the cave drawings in Spain and France that are 40,000 years old, and they're still there. So it is as important to the human soul as it is eating.
All of Art for the Journey's programs involve a collaboration with other organizations and institutions. Together, they are helping vulnerable people and populations draw new images of their lives, images of hope, joy, and even healing. For more information, visit artforthejourney.org.